Hi, everybody. I'm Heidi Hamilton, the Director of Disability Services Division. I'm sorry I can't be with you today. I'm at the NASD's conference in Washington, D.C. NASD's is the National Association of State Directors of Developmental Disability Services. And Cal and I are both at the conference. That wouldn't typically happen, but because of everything that's going on federally, I thought it was important that we both be there and hear directly from CMS and other states on what their focus is and what they're doing at the federal level so that we can bring that information back to the division and to DHS. But because I'm not able to be with you today, I wanted to go ahead and provide my director's updates. First of all, wanted to mention the return to office activities that happened last week, and many of you were able to come into the office, and it was great to see you, people that I haven't seen in a really long time. And I think it went off pretty much without a hitch. I know that there are some issues with not having enough monitors in the cubicles, and so some people did experience their monitors moving throughout the day, but I think it's been set up so that at least every cubicle has one monitor. And from what I heard, there weren't any space issues, and so I think it's going well. But we'll cross our fingers and see that it continues to go well. And again, it was great to see everybody in the office, and just ask for your patience as we continue to navigate what this looks like. And please bring up any issues or concerns that you're having, because we want you to feel as comfortable working in the office as you do feel working at home. The other piece that's not on my slide that I just wanted to update, as of me recording this, special session is supposed to be called today. I'm recording this on Monday, June 9th, and we should be having a special session today, and hopefully by the time you see this, maybe some action will have happened, and there'll be different information. But as of right now, what I know is the special session will be called. And then I also wanted to provide an update on the new Olmstead plan that several people across DHS, including Gloria Smith in our division, is working on creating the new Olmstead plan. And I mentioned a couple months ago that there's a strong effort to work with consultants with lived experience and to learn from them as we develop our goals as an agency, and then also with other state agencies. We are beginning our work with the consultants with lived experience this Friday on the 13th. We'll have our first official meeting with them and figuring out how we're going to move forward. We don't have a lot of detail yet on what that relationship will look like. But what I do know is that there are people who have been assigned from all across DHS and all the different areas, not just disability services, that will be working with that group. And then also DHS has been assigned 4 consultants with lived experience, where most of the other state agencies have been assigned 2 consultants. And I think that's really going to be great, because DHS is such a large agency and we have so many pieces that are involved in the Olmstead plan that I think it's good to be able to distribute that work. We also have a contract with a national consulting vendor, TAC Incorporated, which some of you may have worked with them in the past. And they will be providing us with best practices from other states and helping to guide us through as we develop goals, really checking to make sure that those are really the best practices. So it's really an exciting time. We have the Olmstead Subcabinet meeting later today, and we will learn more about the direction from the Olmstead Subcabinet, and then we'll be able to go on Friday and start these meetings with the consultants, and we will be meeting with them weekly through the summer and fall. So it's just a very exciting time, and just wanted to make you aware of it. Our goal is to really make goals and objectives that make sense for the people of Minnesota and that are focused on the requirements of the Olmstead mandate, and making sure that people are receiving services and being supported in the community in the most integrated way possible. Next, I wanted to talk about the management team topics that they've been focusing on for the past month. First of all, we've done a lot of collaboration on Waiver Reimagine. We heard at I think it was last month, maybe the month before, from Curtis and Leanne about the Waiver Reimagine project and how that's become a complex project and is involving a lot of resources from all across DHS. And in addition to that, all of the managers are engaged in some way or another on the Waiver Reimagine project. And so have started using the management team meetings to have some collaboration across and really problem solve and talk to each other about how the Waiver Reimagine project is going and any concerns we have, make sure that we are working on that as an entity together and hearing all the different perspectives. We've done a lot of planning for return to the office, and now that we have officially started that return to the office effort, we'll continue to check in and make sure that things are moving smoothly. We had started some discussions and made some decisions related to the 2026 budget. As Tammy presented a couple of months ago, the budget looks a little different in 2026, and so we had to make some decisions about the pacing on refilling positions and what positions we were going to hold back and what positions we were going to fill right away. And then we also made decisions on attendees at the HCBS conference and aligned that with the rest of ADSA. We have a smaller group attending this year. There's 4 people from the division, and they'll bring back information from the conference. So I think that's all for my updates. I hope you all are having a great meeting, and I'm sorry that I can't be there, but I will check in with others to see how it went. Thank you.